Weathering. 23.2. Erosion and weathering. Erosion. Erosion is the process that wears down and carries away rock and soil. Example would be the Grand Canyon. Destruction. It's a destructive process that shapes the earth and its surface. It works through weathering, gravity, streams and groundwater, glaciers, wind, and waves. Weathering is the process where rocks are chemically altered or physically broken down into fragments. As you can see in the picture here, we have the breaking down of and or physically breaking a rock into fragments. And here we have some rock being altered by chemicals. Mechanical weathering is one type. Mechanical weathering is the physically breaking of rock. This can happen through frost wedging, as we see in this top picture here. That's where water freezes into ice and breaks and expands, breaking the rock that it goes into. And then we have abrasion. This is where rocks are scraped against each other. So here's a picture of smaller parts of rock that would wear against this bigger rock. We have plant roots, and the plant roots will grow into and pry apart rock, and that's what's happening here with this piece of grass. Release of pressure. Removing excess material allows for expansion of material and allows rocks to crack. And here we got a good example of rocks being expanded, and then you can see the crack in the rocks as they pop up. Okay, now we have chemical weathering. And in chemical weathering, chemical reactions will break down the bonds that hold the rocks together, causing them to fall apart, forming smaller and smaller pieces. And we can see a couple of examples here in these pictures where the rock has been eroded by chemicals. And one of the major contributors is acid rain.